Oh, delighted with that. Really pleased with that one. I think it's been building as well. We've had some really good performances and been on the wrong end of results at times. It's been great to see that it kind of came together. I talked about it a good couple of weeks ago, almost kind of October time, about putting an 80-minute performance together. I felt that was as close as we've been all season, and we managed to beat a really competitive and good Fylde team. So really pleased with that. Everybody's buzzing from it and ready to go.
Obviously, we're looking to build on it against Old Albanians. What would you like out of that game?
Again, that was one of our better games the first half of the season. We really played some great rugby, and we know we're going to have to do that again. They've had some good results, but as I say, we're really confident after that on Saturday. The attack's been really firing, which has been great to see. It's really stepping up and challenging teams now, and hopefully our defence can just build on what it's done earlier in the season. If we do that again, back on the home pitch, which the boys love playing on, good crowd, anything could happen, and I think we'll be positive about it and really looking forward to it.
And I understand we're having a few challenges amongst the coaches at the moment.
We are. It's fair to say I'm winning all of them. Don't listen to anything Dave Morris or David Bassett says. We're doing a 1,000-mile challenge, which is trying to run 1,000 miles in a year. Ask them how that's going. Don't even come a close second, to be honest. There's no silver medals in this game, so happy to say I'm winning that one.
A really good result on the weekend. What were your thoughts on it?
Delighted for all players and all the staff involved, and everyone connected with the club. I thought the support on Saturday was absolutely awesome, really loud, really vocal, and it makes a big difference. Anyone who's at the heart of the game and sort of saw the atmosphere there and seen how it lifts all the players. I felt that really helped on Saturday. And as Dave Bassett sort of said last week in his media slot here, we've got 2 home games. We've obviously had great support against Fylde. If we can replicate that against Old Albanians, I really do think it will inspire us to get over the line again.
And as we said straight after the game, there are a few newer guys into the team that really put in good performances.
Yeah, I mean we're incredibly lucky. I firmly believe that in terms of the developmental playing programme, we're unrivalled in the country, really. Ourselves in Hartpury, we're lucky with sort of student sides who've got National League rugby as well. And then our second team players can play in the top tier of the university competition, which is a different type of rugby, not quite as physical, but very fast, highly skilled. And there's a number of players there who've been performing really well week in, week out. And Tom James did great coming in at scrum half, and Sam Harry and James Hill as well have just been so consistent with their performances, but not just their performances on the field. Their behaviours off the field have been fantastic, and they really earned their shot in the league side on Saturday. And although Sam didn't get on, when James came on, he brought his form from Bucks One, and right from the moment he took the field, taking the kick off, and it just sort of continued good form from there. But it was just we were asking for a little bit of consistency with our team performance against Roslyn Park. We had a bit of an attack focus going into that game, and the guys sort of delivered on that and kept the ball in hand and didn't kick the ball away as much. But they sort of dropped off a little bit with their defence, whereas on Saturday I thought the defence was magnificent. Fylde are a side that I very much respect the way that they play. Their play in that sort of first 5 minutes, it was looking quite ominous for us. But after that score, after 2 minutes, to not let them score again was really impressive. There's some real desperation shown by the players to make that happen.
And we're looking forward to welcoming England under-20s for a game on Thursday. What are you expecting out of that one?
Yeah, again, I just think it's fantastic for the programme. Last year, the first team, the league team, we had an invite from Stuart Lancaster to go and train against them over at St George's Park, and now our Bucks team, our second team, are playing against England under-20s as part of their preparations. and it's just really special. It's a great opportunity for those players to go and test themselves against those that are deemed the top players in that age bracket in the country. So we're very much looking forward to that game, and England use us as a training base for a number of different age groups, and we're sort of pleased to sort of deliver a service for England as well.
And looking forward to Old Albanians, what are you expecting from that?
Another tough game. I mean, Old Albanians are full of threats all over the pitch. We had a good win against them. It's our first win of the season early on, but then Albanians put a great run of form together, and you just know this league is. I think everyone in the bar afterwards, when they saw the result of Cinderford turning Ealing over, it just shows what a competitive league it is, and we're going to have to be better than we were on Saturday to get the result against Old Albanians, because similar to us, sort of wrong half of the table, and they're going to be really desperate to come up here and push us down and push themselves up. So the attitude and the Loughborough spirit is going to have to be really high on Saturday.
And what would you like to say about the coaches' challenges?
Well, I heard Beattie shouting his mouth off a little bit there, and a few untruths, which is disappointing. Obviously, as you know, Chris, one of the club's core values is honesty, and maybe that, I don't know what happens in Scotland, but it's pretty disappointing what you're saying. He missed out one of the challenges, which is for January, is to see who does 10k the quickest. Last Monday we just sort of did a little benchmark of where we are, who's the quickest. Ciaran Beattie didn't actually make 10k. He dipped out after 8k, which he didn't mention he was a quitter in interview, and we sort of employed him thinking that he had a bit of graft about him, but it's a shame. But to be honest, we're also the 1,000-mile challenge, the running. Ciaran's doing quite well there. I've got a bit of a calf injury, because unlike Ciaran, I have got calves, and that's just sort of put a little bit of a damper on my running at the moment, but we'll get there.